evening, you guys. Welcome to SIGGRAPH 2013. More importantly, welcome to the Autodesk user event at SIGGRAPH 2013. My name is Bradshaw, and I have the coolest job on the planet. I am responsible for the media and entertainment division at Autodesk, which means I get to hang out with graphic artists, visual effects professionals, game designers, people who do the incredible work that you just saw on the videos, and in fact, we've been seeing all night. It also means, though, I get to hang out with programmers, software developers, product designers, product managers who create all the amazing products and technology that Autodesk brings to the media and entertainment industry. And tonight's event is really a showcase of both of those things. You're going to have some guys up here from the Autodesk M&E division showing you some new technology, some things we're working on in the lab, some things you haven't seen before. Some of these things may show up in future products, some of them may not. You're also going to get a chance to see some of our most innovative customers who are doing just incredible things with our products and really moving their businesses forward. It's very exciting. Now, from time to time, I get asked the question, you know, Autodesk is a big company. You guys are in a lot of markets. M&E is not the biggest one. Are you guys really serious about this business? And I got to tell you, it surprises me every time I hear it, because we are totally committed to this industry. We are investing tens of millions of dollars every year in R&D. We have the world's leading portfolio of product. Autodesk Maya, Max, Softimage, Motion Builder, Mudbox, Flame, Smoke, Luster, I could go on, right? For more than 20 years, Autodesk has been in this industry. And so we are absolutely committed. We're investing. I want you to ask yourself, if you doubted that before you came in here, if tonight's presentations changed your impression of that. Maybe those of you who are here already had a positive impression. I don't know. But I hear that rumor far too often, and I just want to put it to bed. We are totally committed. Now, the industry is going through some challenging times. There's no doubt the visual effects industry, especially in this area, has experienced a rough road in the last couple of years. The games industry is absolutely being turned on its end with mobile and all the devices and what's happening there. It's a tumultuous time. At the same time, there has never been greater demand for the work that you do, for the work that our customers do with their products. The bar is going up, up, up in film, TV, commercials, games, it doesn't matter. Consumers are demanding more and better visual effects, creatures, graphics. So we're very optimistic that this industry is on a growth path. Now, at the same time, we also recognize, hey, there are some things that are pretty inefficient about the way we work in some parts of this industry. Pipelines and processes, a little cumbersome. So Autodesk has really been trying to embrace open standards groups, things like Alembic, OpenEXR, FBX. Bill Paulson from Pixar is going to talk about Open Subdiv later on. We have been investing and partnering with organizations trying to help the industry increase and improve productivity. Recently, we announced a new FBX review product. So FBX, industry standard pretty much for data exchange, also being used by people for one-click workflows and things. So we now have a free reviewer product that we just put out. We also announced very recently, this week in fact, a partnership with the Creative Commons, which is a nonprofit that allows us basically to take all the training and learning materials that we produce, the sample work that we put into the products, and make them available to everyone, not only to use, but to take and to change and to transform and repurpose. And so we're very, very excited about that partnership. And M&E is the first division at Autodesk to participate in this partnership and in this way. So More about that. All right, so listen, I've hopefully set the stage a little bit. Tonight is a showcase. It is a combination of new technology coming from Autodesk in the division, showing you some things you haven't seen, and some of our best customers who are innovating and really trying to bring new things. We're super excited. I hope none of you leave here questioning Autodesk's commitment to this industry after you see the presentation. And then certainly after all the presentations, we've got a party. The bars will reopen, so be prepared for that as well. So without further ado, it's my great pleasure to introduce someone who probably most of you already know, needs no introduction perhaps, but our MC for the evening, Mr. Sean Hendricks. Sean.
Thank you very much. You gotta love the plants in the audience. They're fantastic. It's always a wonderful thing. So today we have a pretty packed session going on. We're gonna have a lot of different things. As said, I'm the MC for the evening, and what that really means is I'm the housekeeper. My job is to make sure everyone stays on time, and Chris, you were over by like 20 seconds. So we're gonna keep everyone on time because my job is to get you to your drinks at the end of the day as close to on time as we possibly can, and then to continue the party from there. So, in the interest of being quick and on time, let's just first talk a little bit about our program. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull back the curtains on R&D a little bit and just show you just a little peek at the stuff we're not really normally supposed to tell you about. We're also gonna dive in and talk with Bill Polson from Pixar on the open subdiv side of things. We're gonna take a look at Elysium. We didn't think it was a user group without bringing Duncan out to show some of the wizardry that he does inside of Maya. We've, of course, got some games talk with Microsoft and Crytek. We've got a little look at one of our apps, which does basically will allow you to take pictures of an object and turn it into a real model, but we wanted to take it a few steps further, so we're going to show you a little bit of that. And then we're going to look at Chris Edwards' work. You might be all familiar with his work in the world of previs with the third floor. Well, he's taking that even further, so we're going to see that. And, of course, last but not least, we're going to have Jon Landau come out. You may remember him from such greats as Avatar. He was the producer on Avatar, Titanic. And he's going to talk a little bit about some of the work that they've been doing with us over the last little while and going forward. And then we're going to end up with our party. We're going to have our DJ go, and it's going to be fantastic. But, as I said, I am the housekeeper, so things to note. Some of this stuff is new, especially the R&D stuff. Please, no photography, no iPhones stuck up in the air. I'm watching you, I know. I've seen it before. Second, most of you will probably have received a little card at some point, and hopefully you filled it out and you put it into some bins somewhere. This little card was a chance for you to win one of 5 tickets to Autodesk University Cave. And a lot of you, how many people here have ever heard of Autodesk University? Yeah, there's a few of you. Again, the plants in the audience, see, that's what they're for. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown so you understand what is at stake here. So Autodesk University is an event that Autodesk has been running for over 20 years. Traditionally, it was for all the other industries of Autodesk except entertainment, because we were at NAB and SIGGRAPH and IBC and GDC, and it made sense. But now we really want to bring all this together more, and so we've gone another step further. So AU itself is a massive event. Last year, it was 3 days long, included 750 plus master classes in 3 days, and had 8,000 attendees. And this is all in Vegas in beginning of December. And what you're seeing here, this picture is actually the AU main stage from last year, and this picture is the full venue. It's a big event. Don't get me wrong, it's a big event. And this year we decided to go one step further and really embrace the entertainment side of the world. And we've developed Cave. Now, Cave starts the day before the rest of AU starts, so we're basically bringing in the entertainment people early before all the engineers get there. Sneak you in. We're going to have a big party the night before, so you want to stick around for the party. Then the next day, we're going to have a ton of speakers kicking in. Just to give you an idea, we'll have Sid Mead, Neil Gaiman, John Cleese, Jay Schuster, and about 15 others just on day one. All talking about inspiration, creativity, their thought process, the way they do the work they do. Now, if you're a hardcore person and you want those masterclass experiences, we have day 2 and day 3. And on day 2 and day 3, we have, again, something like 20 different master classes, creature modeling, character rigging, digital environments, set extensions, digital doubles, you name it, it's all being covered. And we've got all those artists that you know and love, that you've seen on the internet, that have given all these great classes. They're all coming down to teach these things. And again, if that's not enough to convince you, we also have 2 big parties. So, you know, it's always the parties. You people are so cheap that way, I tell you. So easy to get you. So that was my bit of housekeeping, and later on during the show, we're gonna do a draw for the 5 tickets. We'll get someone to stand up and go, yay! It's never a show unless you have someone go, yay! So with that, though, we're gonna move on to some of the meat and potatoes of the show. I wanna start in with a little peek behind the curtains of R&D. Oh, and before I do that, I almost forgot. If you wanna know more about Cave, AutodeskCave.com. It's happening December 2nd, Venetian Hotel and Resort in Las Vegas. On top of it all, it's a trip to Vegas, dude. Come on. How much more fun can you have? So that's where you go. That's where you find out more information. Information will keep rolling over the next couple of weeks.